Today is victory over yourself of yesterday. Tomorrow is your victory over lesser men. These were the words of the legendary Japanese samurai, Miyamoto Musashi, highlighting the profound impact of self-mastery on our lives. In today's fast-paced, ever-changing world, building a mentally resilient character remains not just relevant, but essential. Centuries ago, in feudal Japan, beside being one of the greatest warriors, Miyamoto Musashi was also a philosopher, artist, and strategist. He developed a philosophy that integrated martial prowess with a deep and nuanced understanding of the human spirit. His approach to life, encapsulated in many of his writings like The Book of Five Rings, where he didn't only discuss the art of swordsmanship, but also discussed the principles of discipline, self-reflection, and continuous improvement. So with that in mind, let's explore the key teachings of Miyamoto Musashi that can help us build an undefeatable character and how to apply these principles to our modern life. Do not regret what you have done. Miyamoto Musashi's journey was marked by numerous battles and challenges, and that wasn't without mistakes or hardships. However, it was his ability to move forward without being anchored by regret that distinguished him and his teachings. To understand the essence of not dwelling on the past, we can look at Musashi's approach to life. He was known for his relentless pursuit of mastery in swordsmanship and art, consistently pushing himself into new territories of learning and experience. This mindset is rooted in the belief that dwelling on past actions, whether perceived as mistakes or failures, hinders personal growth and progress. Musashi embraced every experience as a lesson, a step in his journey of continuous self-improvement. In our lives, we often encounter crossroads where decisions must be made. Some of these decisions lead to success and happiness, while others may not turn out as we had hoped. It's in these moments of perceived failure or missed opportunities that we find ourselves lingering over what has already passed. This tendency to ruminate over past decisions is a common human experience, but it often leads us down a path of regret and stagnation. For example, when we look back at relationships that have ended or opportunities we didn't seize, it's natural to wonder how things might have been different. These questions can haunt us, leading to a cycle where we're perpetually living in the past. This fixation on what has already transpired can have a detrimental impact on our ability to engage with the present and plan for the future. We become so entangled in the web of our previous choices that we fail to see the opportunities that are right in front of us. This perspective is especially relevant in today's world, where the fear of making mistakes can often paralyze us. That's why Musashi's approach encourages us to make decisions with conviction, accept their outcomes, and use that knowledge to guide our future actions. All men are the same, except for their belief in their own selves, regardless of what others may think of them. Musashi's journey from a skilled swordsman to a legendary figure was underpinned by his unwavering belief in himself, despite the challenges and adversities he faced. He was known for his unique approach to life and combat, often choosing unconventional methods that set him apart from his peers. A striking example of this was his development of the two-sword fighting technique. This technique was revolutionary at the time, and it went against the traditional one-sword fighting style prevalent among samurai. Another aspect of Musashi's life that demonstrated his strong sense of self-belief was his decision to live as a ronin, a samurai without a lord or master. In an era where samurai were typically aligned with a feudal lord, Musashi chose a path of independence. This decision allowed him to travel, learn, and fight freely, without being bound to the service of a single master. It was a bold move that reflected his trust in his capabilities and his desire to forge his own path in life, and that shows how the power of self-belief can be the defining line between success and failure. If we believe we can achieve something, this belief acts as a catalyst, propelling us towards our goals. Conversely, doubting our abilities often results in missed opportunities and unrealized potential. Musashi's life demonstrates that when we believe in ourselves, we empower ourselves to take risks, face challenges, and persevere against the odds. The consequences of not believing in oneself can be quite profound. Without self-belief, we may succumb to the limitations set by others or by our circumstances. Musashi's life teaches us that our self-perception shapes our reality. He showed that when we place trust in our capabilities, we are more likely to engage in actions that lead to growth and achievement. Accept everything just the way it is. Musashi lived in an era rife with conflict and change, yet he navigated these tumultuous times with a calm acceptance of his reality. Understanding the difference between acceptance and apathy is central to understanding Musashi's philosophy. Apathy suggests a lack of interest or concern, a disengagement from the world. In contrast, acceptance, as Musashi practiced and preached, is an active and conscious acknowledgement of reality. It means recognizing the things we cannot change and focusing our energy and efforts on what we can influence. Musashi's victories and strategies were often rooted in this clear-eyed assessment of his circumstances. In our everyday lives, we frequently encounter things that are simply out of our hands. For example, where we were born or the society we find ourselves in are all examples of factors that we didn't choose, but greatly influence our lives. Miyamoto Musashi's teachings shed light on an important truth, that much of our anger and frustration stems from struggling to accept these aspects of our lives, which only leads to hindering our progress. Instead, when we accept these aspects, we can channel our energy into areas where we can make a difference. This acceptance is a vital step in building resilience and a strong character. Think lightly of yourself and deeply of the world. Musashi's teachings highlight the significance of striking a balance between being aware of our own self and having a profound understanding and regard for the world around us. This equilibrium is essential in nurturing a bond and a sense of duty towards other people. Musashi believed that while it is important for every individual to have a personal mission or goal, this mission should extend beyond self-interests. He advocated that our goals should ideally contribute to the betterment of humanity at large. This philosophy is reflected in his efforts to pass down his knowledge and insights to future generations. He recognized that true wisdom and strength lie in using one's abilities and experiences for the betterment of our environment. That would start by identifying and aligning one's mission in life with helping others and finding a way to make our personal journey have a positive impact on the world around us. If you wish to control others, you must first control yourself. Self-control, as Musashi exemplified, is the fundamental key to accomplishing anything significant in life. It is the ability to govern one's emotions, desires, and actions, aligning them with one's goals and values. For Musashi, this meant a rigorous devotion to his art and a relentless pursuit of mastery, which required him to exercise strict discipline over his mind and body. He understood that the journey to becoming a master swordsman was as much an internal battle as it was an external one. Musashi saw the journey of self-mastery as one of recognizing and overcoming the internal enemy, the part of ourselves that resists change, that opts for immediate pleasure over long-term benefit. This internal enemy can manifest in simple daily choices, such as the temptation to indulge in unhealthy food, the reluctance to maintain physical fitness, or the resistance to engage in self-improvement. These days, the challenge of self-control is more relevant than ever. We live in an age of instant gratification, where temptations and distractions are constant. The ease of access to pleasurable experiences often leads us away from the path of discipline. Musashi's teachings are a reminder that to achieve our goals, we must first conquer the internal adversaries, the impulses that sway us towards easy choices, the comfort zone that hinders our growth, and the inner critic that undermines our confidence. Mastering self-control as Musashi did is about cultivating a powerful inner strength that allows us to navigate life with purpose and resilience. It is about understanding that true control over our external circumstances begins with control over ourselves. This principle is crucial in our journey to realize our potential and achieve our goals, making us truly undefeatable in the face of life's many battles.